You went to the beach.
Oh, thank you. Just completely relaxing. Yeah. Well, good morning. This is level, I guess half flow is what they call it, but it's usually depending on who's here and what level of experience that everybody has. I kind of don't want to do too much, or if it's a little bit more challenging if I need to do that, or a little bit less, depending. But welcome everybody, and my name's Haejin. We're going to get started, and we always would like to start out in a comfortable seat so that we can learn to meditate a little bit. And I didn't get your name. Hi, Brianne. Nice to meet you. Okay. Are you from Prema, or just on the park? Okay, Brianne. Okay, great. Perfect. All righty. Well, welcome. Hi there. Cassidy. Nice to meet you. All right, I'm Haejin, and just FYI, I guess the lawn mowing person's supposed to be here today. Don't know the time, so just hope. Usually, the last time that happened, they kind of went around us, but it was a little noisy for a bit, and then they went further away, so it wasn't as bad. So just be prepared for that noise, but it's okay. All right, so let's find a comfortable seat. You can come sit on a blanket or whatever you'd like. Readjust your hips a little bit. You can cross your shins. You can place heels on top of heels. Make a little tripod if that feels good. Just rest your arms. Just relax here. Maybe readjust your shoulders, maybe pull them up and over. Maybe do a few of these just to relax. Like every time you exhale, you're kind of releasing the muscles down a little bit, just making it a little bit more looser, right? And then settle in. Eyes are softly closed. Your face is completely relaxed. Your mouth is soft. Your forehead is relaxing. Take a moment here to notice your body. Maybe readjusting your hips a little bit to push down through the sit bones and lengthening the spine upwards to the sky. Feel the body. Start from your toes, slowly moving upwards as you relax all those parts, feeling any tightness anywhere and allowing it to release. Feeling yourself grounded and long. Your body's strong and soft. Just completely in comfort as you sit here. Beginning to find stillness. Just allowing the arms to relax. Allowing now to focus on the thoughts that might be crossing your mind. Just be aware without attaching yourself to it. Just imagine that you're clearing your mind, letting it drift backwards, all those thoughts, and making and creating space for your practice this morning. And start to feel the breath. Notice where the breath is moving your body. Maybe it's your chest. Maybe it's your belly. Just observe the movement that your own breath is making. Just sense the breath. Slowly begin to create your own breath. Start from the base of your spine. Imagine that your breath begins there at the base as your sit bone roots down. You breathe inwards, lengthening yourself up to the sky. And as you exhale, keeping that length, reaching down, releasing the breath to the earth. And take this time to create your breath. Allow it to become smooth and even. The inhale, lengthening you, and the exhale, releasing down to the earth. And continue to create your breath here for at least a minute or two. Now that you've created your own breath, bring your awareness now to the base of your spine as you continue your breath. Bring all awareness to the base of your spine, your sit bone. And as you continue to breathe, bring all the energy there. Create this beautiful energy at the base of your spine. With every breath, the energy builds. Continue your breath. Continue to create energy. And that energy, as it's created, as you breathe, start to bring the energy up along the spine, bringing it up to the crown of the head. Start to bring the energy and let it flow up and down the spine. Create it with your breath. Allow your mental awareness to bring it up and down, creating balance, creating a flow within your whole entire body. Now feel your body completely flowing with all that energy that you created with your breath. And as you continue to feel this energy, set an intention for your practice. Allow a few thoughts of gratitude to enter your mind and your heart, your soul. When you're finished, gently turn the palms up, index finger and thumb connected. Let's just begin with one really beautiful vibration sound of Om. Take a deep breath in. Om. Gently flutter the eyes open. Come back to your space. If you're on any props, place them aside. Just cross your shins, or maybe even straighten out your arms, straighten out your legs straight out if that feels good for you. Let's just place the left hand down and reach the right hand up. Inhale up, and then exhale, start to reach to the left here. Try to keep that left side lengthened. Don't crunch it, right? Keep lengthening the spine, the torso up as you reach to the left. Inhale all the way back. And then slowly reach the right hand down. Inhale the left hand up. And lengthen, exhale, reach to the right. Keep inhaling, lengthening yourself to the sky, to the right, and then exhale a little bit more. Inhale all the way back up. And exhale the hands down on either side. Place them in front. Slowly walk the hands towards the front. Maybe come into a little fold. Maybe closing the eyes and breathing here. Take at least 3 deep, even breaths. Your breath that you created in the beginning of your practice. And then when you're finished, gently walk the hands back towards your body. And then take a deep breath. Start to exhale, twist to the right. Place that left hand to the outside. Twist and reach that right hand back and find a nice deep twist. Breathe in, inhale, lengthen yourself up. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale one last time. Exhale again, twist. And inhale all the way back. Let's do the other side. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, start to twist to that left side. Place the back of the hand, pressing it to reach yourself, twisting a little bit more with the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, lengthen yourself up. Exhale, twist a little deeper. And inhale all the way back. Inflate yourself back. Really nice. From here, let's just keep our legs crossed, place our hands in front, step back into our tabletop position. Knees are about hip distance apart, top of the feet down. Fingers wide. Look at your wrist crease. Make sure that it is parallel to the front of your mat. Fingers pressed down. All the knuckles pressing down here. Inhale. Find your cat and cow. Start to inhale, arch the back. Chest reaching through the arms. Exhale, round and lift. Continue just like that with your breath. And as you continue this, maybe close your eyes and think, where are you starting this breath? You start at the base of the spine. You're arching every vertebrae down as you arch, and then rounding, lifting up as you exhale all the air out of your body. You lift the whole spine, just like that. Just feel the breath start at the base of the spine. Inhale and exhale. Find the movement, opening up all the vertebrae in your spine. Really nice. A couple more. Maybe you'd like to, when you're finished, maybe move the hips to the heels, maybe do some circles with the hips. Maybe moving it the opposite way, just stretching your sides, feeling the hips and the sides really stretching as you do this. And then when you're ready, slowly place the heels, the toes close together, or just keep them down, and then start to reach the hips all the way down to the heels. Come to a child's pose. Reach the fingertips forward. Place your forehead down on the mat. And settle in here and maybe kind of move your hips a little, maybe to ground down a little bit more and lengthen the spine. Feel the shoulders and reach it back. And just connecting the forehead to the mat. Just breathing here, just finding the breath. Now all that energy that we created at the base of the spine continuing. This also creates a lot of heat, right? You're going to feel heat here. Breathe into the pelvis. Three more breaths. Feel that energy, that heat being created by your breath. Last breath. And then from here, we're going to start to come all the way up to tabletop. Tuck the toes. Maybe your hands come a little further away from you, and then slowly lift the hips up. Keep the knees really bent here, and just start to lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Start to pedal your heels down, one and then the other, just to stretch everything out, and then press the palms away like you're pulling the mat away from you. Reach the hips back a little bit more. Feel the heart reaching back. Relax the head. Allow it to just hang. And take a moment here as you find your downward facing dog to really connect to your breath here. You're breathing from the base as you lengthen the spine down to the earth. As you exhale, lift that belly up to the spine, reaching the hips further back. Two more just like that. Inhale, lengthen yourself down. Exhale, lift that belly up to the spine. Last one, your breath. Really nice. Slowly inhale, start to swing the body into a plank or modified plank if you need to. Come on your knees if that is something really nice. Keep reaching the heels back. Keep lifting the chest up so you're protecting your wrist here. The hips are a little bit more down, right? Really nice. Think of splitting yourself in two different directions. They'll keep you more steady. You can hold this a little bit longer and breathe. As you take your next exhale, reach the hips back, lift the belly up to the spine, downward facing dog. 5 more, just like that. Inhale, lengthen yourself forward, plank, modified plank. Exhale, lift yourself back. 4 more. You could do this. Inhale, lengthen yourself like you're reaching yourself into this nice little plank. Exhale, lift the belly up. Hips reach back, downward facing dog. 3 more. Take your time. Use your breath to get you into these positions. The breath starts the movement of your body, right? Exhale. Couple more. Feel the heat, the energy that you're creating. Just like that. Last one. Use your breath to begin this last beautiful plank. And then come back to downward facing dog. Really nice. Start to walk your feet all the way to the front of your mat. Find your way to a forward fold. Relax the head. Just allow it to hang. Feel the neck releasing. Maybe grabbing the opposite elbows. Remember, your whole entire leg is activated here, right? You can swing the hips a little bit more forward, right? But your whole leg is activated to prevent you from falling on your head. Feel the spine reaching down. And breathe. And if your knees are not bent, bend them a little bit. Allow the belly to rest on your thighs. Or connecting the belly to the thigh. Bend it even deeper. Just think that the thighs are supporting your torso. And you're just letting the head hang. Breathe. Allow the elbows to release. Let the arms fall where they may. Swing the hips side to side a little bit. Grab those big toes with your peace sign fingers. Keep the elbows bent. And as you take your next breath, inhale, lengthen yourself, straighten the arms, lengthen the spine forward and up. Look straight down, keep the spine aligned. And then exhale, fold again, bend the knees. Allow yourself to fold to your legs. Inhale, lengthen yourself up halfway. Hips reach back, shoulders back. Exhale, come back. Fold again to the thighs, to the legs. Last one, inhale, lengthen yourself halfway. And then exhale, fold again, bend the knees. Release the big toes. On your next one, inhale, keep your hands straight down or slide them to the shins. This time, inhale halfway up, even further. The chest reaches back, the shoulders reach back, the chest reaches forward, I mean. And then exhale, bend the knees, release the breath, come all the way and fold. Feel the neck relaxing. And then on your next inhale, press down to the soles of your feet. Inhale, circle the arms, come all the way up. Feel yourself lifting up, circling the arm. Watch those hands touch. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Now stay here for a moment. Close your eyes. Feel the sensation of your body, how you've pressed down through the soles of the feet and you're lifting nice and tall, right? Feel the back body long, the front body nice and long, the chest reaching up. As you ground down, feel yourself lifting away from the earth, like you're growing this beautiful mountain. And as you do this, breathe. Breathe in and out. Come back to your breath. Feel the heart lifting and connecting to your hands and the hands reaching into the heart and lifting up. Take a few more deep breaths. Feel that energy rising up and flowing all over as we connect to ourselves, to each other, to the universe. Feel that electrical particles of energy and that heat that you created. I'm going to start with Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation A. If you guys know it, we'll start off with half first just to get ourselves familiar. So press down to the soles of the feet. Inhale, circle up, reach, reach, reach. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, reach back as you lengthen and fold forward. Bend the knees. Allow your body to rest and connect to the legs. Inhale, lengthen yourself halfway. Slide the hands to the shin or down, lengthen. And then exhale, fold again. Inhale, circle all the way up. Press down and lift the body. And then exhale the hands to your heart center. So that was half. We're going to do a full one now. Inhale, circle up. Swing the arms back. Exhale, lengthen that front body forward as you fold, bend the knees. Inhale, lengthen yourself halfway forward and up. Chest reaching forward. Exhale, this time place your hands on either side. Step the left foot back, the right foot back. Find your way to modified or nice full plank here. Inhale, take a deep breath, lengthen yourself. Exhale, hug the elbows in, Chaturanga Dandasana, all the way down or halfway. And then slowly come into your cobra or up dog. Hug the elbows in towards each other and back. Lift the chest. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the belly up as you exhale. Tabletop or plank, and then down facing dog. 3 breaths. Keep pressing the hips back. Keep pressing the palms away from you to lengthen yourself back. And breathe. One last breath. As you exhale, the belly lifts up. Walk the feet or jump, float, whatever you'd like to come to the front of your mat. As you take your next inhale, you'll slowly lengthen yourself halfway forward and up. And then as you exhale again, reach back down, forward fold, Uttanasana. And then press to the soles of the feet. Inhale, lift up. Watch the hands touch. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Really nice. We're going to do one full one on your own or with me. Use your breath to begin all the movements, right? As you inhale, you move. You exhale, you move. All the breath is leading every movement of your body. As you're ready, take a deep breath in. Start to move the hands up. As you exhale, start to fold forward, bend the knees. Allow yourself to rest here for a moment or a second. And inhale, lengthen yourself halfway. And then exhale, step yourself back to plank. Maybe reach the right leg back and then the left leg back today. On this time. And then slowly exhale, Chaturanga. Cobra, up dog. Press down to the tops of the feet if you're in Cobra. Lift the chest and reach it forward. Then exhale, either plank or tabletop. And then downward facing dog. Adho Mukha. Couple of breaths here to stabilize your breath. Maybe one last breath to go. Remember the exhale is going to bend the knees. You're going to look forward and step yourself to the front of your mat. The exhale moves you forward. Your next inhale will slide and reach yourself halfway up. And then the exhale will fold you back. Inhale, press to the soles of the feet. Bend the knees. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale the hands to your heart center. Really nice. This time, let's try it with our eyes closed. We'll do one more with our eyes closed and really just connect to the breath. Just think of the breath moving you. So when you're ready, come to the tops of your mat, right? And close those eyes and let it be soft. Your face is soft. Start to inhale and swing the arms up, saluting that sun. Exhale, swing the arms back as you fold forward, forward fold. Keep your eyes closed if you can. Inhale, lengthen yourself halfway up. And then exhale, step back to your plank. Left foot back, right foot back. Take a deep breath in plank. Hug it in as you come all the way down. Modify on your knees if you need to. And then slowly inhale to cobra or up dog. Hug the elbows in and back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep your eyes closed. Feel the sensation of the breath and the body. Notice that energy that we've created. It's still flowing within you. Take one last breath in and out. And as you exhale, start to find your way to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Walk your feet towards it. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, lengthen yourself halfway. And then exhale, fold again. Slowly inhale, circle all the way up. Bend the knees a little bit to press yourself down and lift. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Really nice, you guys. All right, so let's start to move a little bit more, right? So from here, we're gonna start the sun salutation again, but we'll do some more, add more stuff to it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach all the way back, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Now this time, exhale, place your hands on either side. Step the right foot all the way back for a high lunge. Walk your feet to the width, to the sides of your mat to help find your balance, right? If you feel like you can't balance, walk your feet even further. Widen the feet distance. And then from here, you're gonna inhale, reach the arms forward. This is just for a moment. Exhale, reach the arms back. I'm gonna do this 2 more times. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Use that core, use the breath. Exhale, lift the belly into the spine as you reach the arms back. One last time. Inhale, lengthen the spine, arms forward. Exhale, come all the way back. This time, inhale, reach the arms forward. And then swing all the way up from your hips. Hips rotate up. Crescent pose. Really nice. Let's see. Looks like everybody's doing great. Press down to the balls of the back foot, right? Thumbs back, slight gaze up, shoulders down. Press down to the front heels and breathe. And think, just imagine that as you're breathing, you're inhaling and lifting up a little bit, just slightly, to feel less weight on your feet. Feel yourself lifting, the heart rising. One last breath. Beautiful. As you exhale, reach that heel back, down, the back heel's down, and slowly reach the arms to the length of the mat. Before you find your way completely into this pose, feel your feet, how you'd like to point your toes, how you'd like to bend the knees. Maybe the back knee is straight or bent slightly. And then readjust your hips. Your hips are going to be open, right? Your shoulders are not hiking up. You want them down a little bit. Fingertips are reaching in opposite directions. Gaze to the front of your mat. Really nice. Think of how strong you are, and your breath is going to help you lift up to feel less weight on the legs, right? Maybe close those eyes and think about all the energy that you're creating with your breath here as you can hold this warrior 2 pose. Feel the breath moving you up, keeping you steady as you exhale. 2 more, just like that. Feel the strength of your stance, the readiness for anything in your life. This warrior within you. Really nice. And then you can keep your eyes closed, maybe turn the front palm up. And then as you take your next inhale, start to reach that arm all the way up to the sky as the backhand slides down to the thighs. Open, reverse the warrior, lift up, open your heart. Keep that front knee bent, strong and steady. And as you take another deep breath in, open, open, reach the heart up. As you exhale, start to swing that front arm down, forearm down to the thighs, side angle, reach the opposite arm up. Remember the chest, the rib cage rotates towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Press down a little bit more to the back of your thigh so you're not dumping all the weight on that front leg. Take one last deep breath in. Exhale it out. From here, we're gonna press down to the outer edge of the back foot, straighten the front leg out. Reach the hand down, or you can place your hands on your shin. Keep that right arm lifted, triangle. So all we did was straighten out that leg, that front leg, and drop the arms down. Now, if you are looking to find more core work here, you can always press the back of the hands against the inside of the shin. So you're kind of lifting up and rotating, right? Really nice. One last breath. Are you breathing? Take a deep breath in, reverse the warrior. You can bend the knees, swing that arm forward and up. And then exhale, warrior two. Really nice. Now, this is a little bit more difficult, right? So you're just gonna reach the arms forward and then start coming to the balls of the back foot. Come back to crescent pose. Right? There you go. Okay, one last thing. You're gonna place the hands down and then lift the back leg up. And you can lift it as high as you'd like, but try to find your balance. You can bend the front knees for support, release the head. Maybe that back leg lifts even higher up to you. Just breathe here 3 more times before coming into a forward fold at the front of your mat. 3 more times, maybe 2 more times now. Maybe you've got 1 more breath to go. And reach the top leg down to meet the front leg. Forward fold, Uttanasana. And just breathe here, get your breath back. Come back to your breath. I always think that if you are practicing your breath, you start out with a count of 4 or 5 as you inhale, count of 4 or 5 as you exhale. You want to even out your breath. And then as you practice, you can start to lengthen it even more, maybe come to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Take one full breath in and out here. And as you take your next breath in, bend the knees, swing the arms forward, bend those knees really deeply, swing the arms forward, chair pose. Heart lifted, shoulders down, breathe, come back to your breath here. Squeeze the bum, squeeze the thighs. Try to reach back like you're gonna come sit in a low chair. Keep breathing. You want to focus on your breath. As you take your next breath in, take your time. Your next breath, inhale all the way up, straighten out those legs. Come back to mountain. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Really nice, you guys. I'm going to do the other side. Take a deep breath in, circle up. Exhale, reach back, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen yourself halfway up. And this time, exhale, step that left foot all the way back in a high lunge. Remember to walk your feet to the edges of your mat to widen your stance, find your balance. Once you're ready, we're gonna do this 3 times. It's about core, controlling the core and your breath. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, reach the arms back. Remember how slow your breath is. Inhale, reach the arms forward. That's how slow the arms are gonna move. Exhale, swing the arms back. That's your length of your breath. One last time. Inhale, swing the arms forward. Exhale, swing the arms back. This time, inhale, swing the arms forward. And then start to rotate all the way up from the hips. Crescent pose on this side. Remember to bend the front knee, press down to the front heel. Maybe lift that back heel up a little bit. Strengthen the back thigh. Open up your heart and breathe. Crescent pose. Maybe look up, look at the pine trees. Beautiful tall trees around us. You're breathing here. You're coming back to your breath. Whenever your next exhale is, you're gonna start to slowly lower that back heel down. Start to walk the front foot to the center of your mat. Bend that knee, reach the arms all the way straight back. Bend that knee in the front. And again, take your time, readjust yourself. Maybe you need to move the feet closer, further apart, maybe more to the center or more to the right. Whatever feels right for you, right? We don't want to hurt in any way. So whatever feels comfortable, stay in that position. Try to think of your hips opening wide and think of the arms reaching in opposite directions. Your heart is lifted. Maybe if your shoulders feel tense, you want to rotate them and reach it down, right? Stay here, close your eyes. Come back to your breath. Think of the back, lower back reaching down. You're lengthening everything long. Your front and the back body is nice and long, right? Reach down to the front heel. Close those eyes and breathe. Come back to your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Just continue with your own breath. Don't let me rush you. Maybe you're breathing slower than my counts, right? Listen to your breath. Let your breath control the stillness and the present moment, right? We control the breath, we stay in the moment. And as you take your next breath in, you'll start to reach that front arm up and over, reverse the warrior, slide the back hand back, open up your heart. Maybe your eyes are closed, maybe it's looking up to all the branches of the trees, and you're breathing in that fresh air. Take one last deep breath in. Open up, lengthen, exhale, start to swing the arms all the way down, forearm down on the thigh, reach the opposite arm up, bend the knees. Think of that front of your body facing towards the baseball field, right? The left side of the mat. Open up your heart, reach those fingertips to the sky. Remember not to put all the weight on that elbow. Put more weight on the back leg. Keep opening the heart. Take one last breath. Maybe one more. We were in this position for a while, weren't we? Keep lifting and lengthening yourself up. And then start to reach the bottom hand down towards the mat. Straighten out the front leg. Maybe you can place your hands on your shin. I like to place the back of my hands and the inside of my shin here to kind of stabilize without touching anything. And then think of your top arms. Really rotate, maybe rotate through the shoulders a little bit to try to lift up. There you go. Maybe rotate to the front and then come all the way back up a little bit. Yeah, there you go. I'm just trying to get you guys to kind of feel the shoulders and then find where it needs to be. A lot of times we kind of disconnect where our shoulder is. There you go, beautiful. Really nice, you guys. Take one last breath in. And then start to inhale, reverse that warrior, bend the knees if you'd like. Come back to warrior two with the reverse. Really nice. And then exhale the hands for warrior two. And then again, we're gonna swing, we're gonna kind of shift to the balls of the back foot, reach the hands forward, and then crescent pose, right? You need to walk that front foot more to the edge. You could do that, find your balance, lift up. And then slowly exhale, belly reaches to the spine, place your hands down, step the back foot up. And maybe this is it. Maybe you'd like to go even higher up. Close your eyes and breathe. Don't forget your breath. If you do have your legs straight up, maybe for a challenge, you could maybe grab the back of your ankles with your right hand. Up to you, right? Whatever challenges that you are trying to stay where you are, you're fine where you are, right? One last breath in. And reach the top leg to meet the front, forward fold. We are done on this side. Release the head and the neck. Just allow yourself to hang for a few breaths. Find the comfort. This is kind of almost like a resting pose too, if you think about it. And one last breath in and out. And then start to bend the knees really deeply. Inhale, swing the arms forward and up. Chair pose. Again, try to reach those hips back. Try to sit in that low chair. Breathe. Where is your breath here? Are you breathing that same even, smooth breath? Squeeze the bum, squeeze the thighs. One last breath. Inhale all the way up, standing. And exhale, hands to your heart center. And come back to your breath. Close your eyes. Feel the rhythm of your breath. Feel all that energy balancing within you. I'm not sure what time it is, but I'm thinking we'll do one more little flow before we finish it off on the floor. So as we're ready, we'll do chair pose. Take a deep breath in, bend the knees, chair pose, inhale. We're gonna do a couple of twists here, right? So you're gonna place your hands to your heart center, right? So press the thumb against the heart, elbows a little bit wide, shoulders long. And as you take a deep breath in, inhale. As you exhale, start to swing the right elbow to the left side of the outside of that left thigh. And then reach all the way back. So the left elbow is gonna reach to the sky. And the shoulders stacking on top of each other. Really nice. Think of your spine nice and long. Try not to drop your neck. Strong neck, right? Don't let the neck hang. Keep it strong and reaching to the front of your mat. Really nice. Inhale all the way back to center. I know, your butt's gonna hurt now. Let's do the other side. Inhale here. Exhale, twist to the navel. Get rid of the air out of your belly as you start to twist to the right. Left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Again, goal is to place that hand in the center of your heart. The shoulders stacking on top of each other. And breathe. If you need to move the left knee further away, like it's coming forward, to find a deeper twist, do so. It's not about how perfect your knees are together. It's about how deep this twist is going to be for you, right? One last breath. You can do it. We're almost done. And inhale all the way back to center and fold. Release the neck. Get your breath back. Find your breath. We're just gonna flow one last time. Inhale, circle all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle all the way up. And then exhale, swing the arms back as you fold forward. Inhale, lengthen yourself halfway. Exhale, step back to your plank or modified plank. You could come onto your knees. Hug the elbows in as you come all the way down halfway or all the way down to the mat. If you are all the way down to the mat, tops of the foot down, hug the elbows in, reach the heart up. And then exhale, come back, tuck the toes, start to lift the hips, tabletop or plank, and then downward facing dog. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the nose. Come back to your breath. From here, we're going to swing ourselves to plank. Inhale to plank. Now, this is up to you. If you want to come on your forearms, you can, or you can keep your hands down, but I'm going to modify it for you guys. You're going to reach the left leg straight, come to the outer edge, either step the front foot, the right foot to the front, side plank. If you'd like to do the full, you could do the full, coming on both. Really nice, you guys. Keep lengthening the spine forward as you breathe in. Keep reaching the hips up as you exhale. Really nice. One last breath. And slowly reach the arms down. Come back. And come into a child's pose just for a second. Maybe reach the hands to hold the ankles or the heels. Keep the forehead down. Reach the shoulders back. Are you focusing on your breath? Allowing yourself to stay in this moment. Focus on your breath. Feel the breath. Feel the energy. When you're ready, start to come back to your downward facing dog to do the other side of this side plank, right? You can come to all fours, tuck the toes, place your hands a little bit above and start to reach the hips back. Downward facing dog. And again, start to swing. Inhale, swing yourself forward like you're gonna come into a half plank. You can come on your forearms or stay on your hands. Start to swivel the feet, come to the outer edge of that right foot, and then maybe step the left foot forward to find your little anchor and balance and reach the top hand up. I'm giving you different modifications. Beautiful. That whatever front leg is forward, try to step it forward so you can find more balance. Right towards the center. There you go. Maybe even more if that feels good. If you even have it in your practice, you could lift the top leg up, right? Up to you. Continue to breathe. Are you breathing? Are you still trying to breathe the same breath you have? One last breath and come all the way back to child's pose. Let's stay here for a moment. Feel the effects of your practice so far. Just noticing how your breath is, how open you are, how long you feel, and the energy, that beautiful energy that you've created. And slowly come all the way up to a seated position on your knees. I feel like unless you want a blanket on top of your knee, like underneath your knees, do so if you have that in your practice. And if you have a block, you can use a block, up to you. You could place the block here. I don't have one, so I'm gonna pretend that I have a block. And we're gonna just come into hero's pose. And all we're just gonna do is sit here. This is our modified hero's pose. If you have it in your practice, this is it. Place your hands on your thighs, shoulders back, heart lifted, and you can stay just like this, right? Or if you want more of a challenge for heroes, I've got lots of different, you're gonna roll the calves back. You're gonna come sit on either side, so you're not sitting on your calves, right? Your heels are gonna be close to your hips. And maybe this is it. Maybe you like to come to your forearms, right? Giving you all different options, right? Maybe touch your toes with your fingers. The heart is lifted. Or if you have it in your practice, go all the way down, right? You can always have a blanket, right? Sometimes I like to roll a nice long blanket and come all the way down. Just like that. Up to you. I've given you all different modifications. You don't have to do this. Stay where you feel comfortable. Or do something different if this is gonna hurt your knees, right? At least 3 more deep breaths. Keep lifting the heart. Keep breathing. Keep focusing on your breath, no matter what. Your goal is throughout your practice, you try to keep your breath as even and as smooth as you can through every pose that we do. That's your goal. not just about the physical, it's about being able to control the rhythm of your breath. And the slower and smoother you create your breath, the slower and smoother and peaceful your mind becomes, right? You're letting go of all that stress and anxiety. Keep lifting the heart, feel the heart opening. It's receiving and all that beautiful energy in and out through the heart. Take a couple more breaths and find your way back up to a seated position. Anybody have the time? What time is it? 10? Okay, so we got 15 minutes, huh? Always do that. Okay, so let's come out of this position. Let's straighten out the legs. I'll probably have you over 5 more minutes, like over a few minutes, because I like to really relax you guys. So straight legs, place your hands by your side, shoulders back. 3 breaths, just like that. Lift the heart up. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lifts the heart. Exhale, squeeze the belly into the spine. Last one. Really nice. Start to walk the hands on either side of the legs. Find your way to a fold. If you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. If you have tight hamstrings, reach the heels forward, toes towards you. Flex your feet. Start to walk it as far as you can. Try not to round the lower back. Try to keep the spine nice and aligned, right? Our spine is one of the most important things we have, right? We want to keep it nourished and moving. We don't want to hyperextend the neck or drop it down. We want the spine aligned. Take 3 really nice even breaths here. Shoulders pulling back. The back of the neck is long. When you're finished, walk the hands on either side and walk it back. Come back to your seat. Let's do a butterfly pose. Soles of the feet together. Now, remember, you can be far away, as close to the groin as you'd like. A lot of times our knees are really high up. Sometimes it's not, right? So squeeze the inner groin down, and that kind of reaches the knees down even further, right? And then really lengthen your spine so that you're not kind of doing this, right? So you want to kind of lift up through the sit bones. And as you take a deep breath in, lengthen. And then you're going to just swing the hips forward as you fold. Exhale, the belly into the spine. Chest still reaching to the front of the mat. Shoulders back and down. And stay here. 4 breaths, 4 more breaths. Focus on your breathing. 4 beautiful deep breaths. Maybe you've got 1 more breath to go. Inhale and inflate yourself back when you're finished. One more little fold. Your feet can be as wide as you'd like it, or even closer together, right? Up to you. Keep the heels reaching away from you to lengthen the back of your legs. The knees are going to be straight up wherever you are, right? If you need to bend the knees a little bit, bend the knees. Remember, this is your practice, whatever you need to modify yourself. And when you're ready, we're going to rotate to the hips. We're going to try to fold down to the front of our mat here. As you're ready, take a deep breath in, inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, start to walk the hands forward, rotate to the hips, and go as far as you can without rounding your back, right? Keep reaching the hips back, heels forward to the side, and go as far as it feels comfortable for you. Try to keep the spine aligned and just breathe. Close your eyes, keep lengthening and reaching the heart forward, right? The heart, the front body is, try to keep it as long as the back body. We tend to lengthen the back and then forget about our front, and the heart kind of tucks into the back, right? So we want the heart to reach forward. Try to reach that heart forward, forward, forward. Beautiful. And breathe. 2 more, just like that. When you're finished with both breaths, you'll start to walk yourself back. Inhale back. Really nice. Swing your legs back together, and let's find our way to our backs. Hug the knees in. Reach the heels away from you. Maybe your eyes are closed, maybe your eyes are open, and you're just looking at all the branches and the leaves in our view right now as you look up to the sky. Maybe your eyes are closed to feel the sensation of your body and your mind. Feel the breath in the lower belly. Feel the seat expanding as you breathe in and out. And feel the contraction. Really nice. Let's find a twist. Place your hands in a T alongside your body. Lift the shins up, right? And then as you inhale, lengthen the spine down to the mat. And then start to exhale, reach the knees all the way to the right. All the way to the right. Maybe the knees reach down to the mat, to the grass area. There you go. Try to keep the left shoulder blade down on the mat. And just breathe here. Feel this nice twist in the lower back. Think of this movement is actually a benefit to that lower back, right? We're twisting it, we're moving it. And just take one more breath and start to inhale the knees back to the center again and exhale it to the opposite side. Take your time. If you feel like your spine's maybe misaligned, you always want to scoot the hips more to the opposite side before turning to the left, right? Helps kind of align your spine a little bit, scooting that left hip to the left or to the right. Take one last deep breath in. Inhale, reach the knees all the way back to center. Hug the knees in. And then drop the feet back down to the mat. And we're just going to do one simple bridge, modified bridge, whatever you would like, right? I think we'll do one full one if you can. So you're going to walk your heels close to your body. Place your hands on either side. Make sure shoulder blades are equally down, right? And then when you're ready, you're going to start to inhale the hips all the way up, right? Maybe clasp the hands underneath your sacrum. And then roll one shoulder underneath, the other shoulder underneath, lift up, press down through the soles of the feet, reach the back body long to the front of your mat. Breathe through the front body. Breathe up to the chest. Take 3 more deep breaths here. Last breath. Unclasp the hands. Roll one shoulder down, the other shoulder down. Roll the spine from the top all the way down, one vertebrae at a time as the hips reach down. And we're all the way down. Maybe swing the knees side to side. Release any tension you might have in your lower back. Really nice. And this other modification we're going to do, this is a modified bridge, is basically we're going to stay right here. And if you have a block, you can always put the block underneath your sacrum. If not, we're just going to reach both legs straight up. I'm trying to get you upside down for just a moment. If you'd like to stay here for like 6 breaths, if you have any other upside down positions that you'd like to focus on, like a headstand, whatever you have in your practice, right? Just stay here. This is our little restorative. Legs up. If we had a wall, we'd have it against the wall. And this is a challenge in itself to keep your legs straight up, right? Just breathe. Take at least 3 more deep breaths here. Feel the gravity pulling all the blood down to your heart. And when you're ready, when you feel like you've had enough, bend the knees, start to come all the way back. Hug the knees into your chest. So hug the knees into your chest. And stay here for a moment. And come back to your breath for a moment, right? You're going to inhale, maybe to count to 4 as you inhale. Count to 4 as you exhale. Just do that 2 more times. Inhale, maybe to count to 5. Exhale to count of 5. Now, this next time as you inhale, count to 5. Inhale, count to 5. Now hold your breath for 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, count to 5. Release all the breath out. Let's do that again. Inhale, count to 5, and mentally, and then hold your breath for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, count to 5. Release the breath. This time, inhale to 5 again. Hold the breath for 4. And then exhale to 5. Inhale to 5. Hold for 4. And exhale to 5. Let's do that one last time. Inhale to 5. Hold the breath for 4. And exhale to 5. Okay, this time inhale to 5. Hold for 5. And exhale to 5. 2 more. Inhale to 5. Hold for 5. And exhale to 5. Last one. Inhale to 5. Hold for 5. And exhale to 5. Release the hold. Breathe in and out without any hold. Take one last deep breath. Squeeze yourself into a tiny little ball. Maybe do a happy baby, whatever you'd like to come into Shavasana, because that's our next position. Rocking yourself back and forth if you'd like. And once you're ready, find your way to Shavasana. If you have a blanket, you can always roll it into a little ball and a nice little roll and put it underneath your knees. Make sure that the arms are nice and wide. It's nice, like a V alongside your body. Your palms are up. Your legs are as wide as your mat. Nice and long. And the shoulder blades are equally down and the shoulders are down, right? Find your really most comfortable Shavasana where there's no movement. You're completely relaxed. Your body is completely comfortable here. Start to feel the body relaxing deeper and deeper. Start to slowly relax your face. Feel all the muscles in your face completely relax. Feel the arms resting on the mat, completely relaxed. Feel your back resting on the mat. Your whole torso, your chest, and your belly completely relaxed. Your bum, your hips, completely relaxing. Let your whole entire body relax. Feel the belly moving up and down as you breathe. Just be aware without controlling it. And then starting from the number 11, with every exhale and the fall of your navel, count down to 0, going deeper and deeper into the realm of semi-unconsciousness, right? So you're completely, deeply going inward. Start the journey back into your body, your physical realm. Starting the movement of your fingers and your toes. And gently reaching the arms behind you to stretch. And then gently bending the knees and rolling to your right side in a fetal position for a moment, just to reflect and feel the effects of your practice this morning. And keeping your eyes closed as much as you can until we make our sound of Om. Gently roll yourself to a seated position for one last sound, for one last vibration that we'll create to connect to everything around us. Take a deep breath in. Your hands together at your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Slight bow to your heart, to that inner teacher within you. May we journey together. May we know the beauty of our own true nature. May we continue to strive for peace and harmony in honor of all that we are and all that there is. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Turn this off.